So this is a video on how I deal with really annoying gaps in the 6211 Star Destroyer and the 8039 Venator. So start with the Venator here. So I dealt with the gaps along the sides here by adding plates on the inside. There we go. So I just made two quick builds for that. You don't have to cover the bottom because that's covered up by the bottom of this part here and this. So yeah, anyway, and then I did the same thing on the other side. There we go. Okay, and then on office area, I made this build here. So two 4x6 plates, and then just 1x10 to hold them on there. And then again, blue pin on each end. Yeah, you can see how much gapping there is in there. It makes the ship look, even from the outside, it looks kind of skeletal. Is probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, pretty cool scene in here though. Anyway, moving on. So, it's actually naturally covered up pretty well in the front. There is a little bit of a gap here, but it's not, I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, the gapping along here. Really wanted to take care of that. In the back, I'm pretty happy with what I managed to do. So, just lift this up. So back here, I really wish the lighting was better. I have my light on, but it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I used a 1x3 medium gray slope there, and then I used these two cheese slope pieces, and then a 1x6. Oh, I can actually just pull it out. There we go. Yeah, and then I put it, so you leave one stud of a gap, because that's pretty closed off. Can't really see it, but yeah, it's pretty closed off. Pretty close to being fine the way it is. I could actually add a cheese slope there too, actually. I'll probably do that. Anyway, for this, there we go. So I added a gray 1x2 here. Gray 1x2 plate here. And then a small medium gray triangle piece, 2x4, and then a larger one here. And then a 1x4 gray with a 1x4 brick with studs on it. So, yeah. So that's much better. I'll show the before and after, actually. I mean, that looks so much better. I mean, that's just, ugh, I hated that. That's why I really wanted to find a way to fix it. This was the only way I tried other methods. This was the best I came up with. I think it's pretty awesome. It's pretty good. A little bit of a gap there, but much better overall. And then with the bricks there too. And moving on to the Star Destroyer. Close the door. So, for the Star Destroyer, I added plating as well as bricks. Yeah, you can see it's pretty nice. It's It's covered up a lot better. I'll take the top off here. There we go. Show you more of what I did more easily. So, I've got I attached a 3x6 triangle piece on here, and you can see how well it actually goes. It actually slopes with the plating, the way it goes on there, so that was pretty good. Like how that turned out. And then I added this back here, this whole build. Try to, that didn't work out very well. And of course something else just broke. Wonderful. It wasn't even rough on it. Okay, how does that go on there? Wow, that's the first time that's actually broken on me. Jeez, okay. So it's, I would have, where'd the other piece go? Oh my God. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. So yeah, it's built like this. So two 1x4 stacked on top of each other, a 1x6, and then a 1x6 tile, smooth tile, and then a 1x2. So I can see how much gapping there is without it, and then just how much better it is after. It's pretty nice. And then on the inside, I added, this build is a little thicker than it needs to be. I used black just to match it up with the black Technic bricks that were used. But yeah, 3 2x6s. And then I would have used a 1x6, but I only had a 1x2 and a 1x4, so. And then same build there, just to hold it together because it's a weird size. It's 6x7, so yeah. It's 7 wide and then 6 tall. So, and then a stud on each side, so it goes from here to here. And then see how open that is. Open that is. There are gaps in the bricks here, and then especially on the bottom. So, oh, whoops, put it on the wrong way. Put it upside down. Anyway, so that's what I did there. It was kind of difficult with the weapons. With the blaster storage area, I did add a 2x3 here. I'll move around the other side. So I added a 2x3, there we go. 2x3 piece right there. I just used 2 of the blue pins at the top. Because you can't really put anything over the blasters. So yeah, I just put a piece there to, just put a 2x3 piece there to cover that up. And then I just used, on each side I used black 4x6 vertically on either side here. So, and then for the sides, it has pretty much the identical issue with the Venator on the front. So on, and the builds are the same on each side. But anyway, so it's a 4x4, 4x6, and then a 2x4 and a 2x6. So yeah, and then just one piece to connect them. So yeah, and the reason it has to be built like this is because it goes over this, because there's gapping along this whole side except for where this is. So yeah, that's how that goes, and then it covers it up really nicely there. There's not really any way to cover this up from the outside. Like, it has that plate there too, so that's actually not too bad. And then for the escape pod, where that is, I just used again 2 4x6 plates. This exact same thing I did for the front of the Venator. And then this build is kind of picky, unfortunately. So I've got the 2-stud wide L-shaped piece, and then I've got a 1x4, 2x4, and then a 4x6, and then that's held together with the light gray piece again. It's built like that because, again, there's gapping along here, except for this part here, so it slopes over that. That's why it's U-shaped. And then, yeah, just goes over there. And that's about it. If you found this video helpful, please let me know. And yeah, see you for another video. Thank you for watching.